The first thing we need to do is open up Excel. A spreadsheet is a series of columns and rows. The intersection of these columns and rows is called a cell. Inside the cells, we can type numbers, text, or formulas. Let's start our spreadsheet by typing in some basic information. We'll put our troop number, what the event is, and the dates. The next thing we need to do for our budget is to identify our patrol, the number of scouts, and the budget amount we have for food for the entire campout. We can adjust the size of the columns by pulling the margins of the columns in the direction we want it to go. The first thing we'll do is to make a list of the days and the meals that we'll eat while we're there. These should have been decided upon ahead of time by your patrol. I'll skip ahead and fill in the rest of the menu items. Excel has a lot of nice tricks to help format your document. What the document will be used for may dictate how much trouble you want to go to when formatting. If you're making a grocery list for yourself, you may not want to bother too much with formatting. But if you're going to turn this into your teacher or an assistant scoutmaster, you may want to spend a little time. You can format cells, columns, or rows by highlighting the area you want to format and right-clicking. I'm going to go ahead and tell Excel to wrap the text in these cells to help keep our list of food compact. The next thing we're going to do is to identify some columns on our spreadsheet. We want to include the cost per scout for each meal, and we will calculate the cost per meal based on this information. Let's go ahead and enter in some estimates based on our food choices. The next thing we'll do is calculate the cost per meal. The cost for each meal will be the cost per scout times the number of scouts. The next thing we'll do is copy and paste our formula into the appropriate cells. If I right-click and choose Copy, then move to the cell where I want it to go and choose Paste, it will copy the formula. As you can see, we have a problem. Because Excel references cells based on where the formula is being pasted, it's looking in the wrong place for the number of scouts. One way around this is to anchor this formula with a $sign. This is a bit of an advanced concept, but it comes in rather handy. Another way around this would be simply to enter the formula into each cell rather than copy and paste it. Once we have the $sign in the formula, we can copy and paste this formula into the appropriate cells, and the number of scouts will always be referenced. The next thing we can do is total our columns. The AutoSum tool is handy for this. Highlight the range of numbers you wish to add up and press Enter. You may do this again in the next column, or simply copy and paste the formula. Because we're talking about money, I'll go ahead and format these numbers as dollars. I'll widen the columns. Wrap the text so it fits in the allotted space. And make some formatting changes. Because I forgot my food allergies and special requests, I'll go ahead and insert a row by right-clicking on the row number and choosing Insert. I'll add in here that someone's got a peanut and shellfish allergy. And merge and center this information so that it fits. The Merge and Center button merges these two cells together, allowing for more space to type in information. We'll make a few more formatting changes. Insert another row and add in that these columns are budget and actual. We can use our Merge and Center button again to center the word budget over our columns so that we know the cost per scout and per meal are budget numbers. We'll go ahead and make a few more formatting changes. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to select this area and copy it. And paste special, only the formatting changes. Because I only chose one cell, it only formatted that one particular cell. What I need to do is paste formats in the whole area. This is a quick way to duplicate formatting in like cells. We're almost done. We'll make a few more formatting changes. The Merge and Center button comes in handy if you want to center the titles over the spreadsheet. Let's print preview it and make sure it fits all on one page. And there we are. We've got our budget. After we've done our shopping, we may want to go in and figure out if we're over or under our budget. We need to look at whether the actual cost per meal exceeds our budgeted cost per meal. We can do this by finding the difference between E16 and C16. Once we have this formula in here, we can insert it into the cells below by highlighting it and pulling down. This is called the autofill feature. Once we go in and tally up the actual cost of these items from our receipts, we can figure out how far we've gone over or under budget. In this case, it looks like we've gone under budget about $5.50. We'll do one more print preview and print it. Attach our receipts and turn it in to our Scoutmaster. It's always a good idea to save. You can use this format for future campouts as well. We covered a lot in this video. Take some time to explore Excel and play around with its features. Create your own budget, then it's time to go shopping. And finally, the fun part, cooking out and eating. Congratulations, you are one step closer to completing your computer merit badge.